Hi folks, today we're just going to talk a little bit on back injury, lower back injury rehabilitation. This is Sue. Sue's going to work with me today, and she has strained her back as people do, and you'll find that the centre line here just shifts a little bit like this, and you'll know that you've caused some ligament damage. That's the most typical. There are many other types of back injury, but in this case, this is just a simple routine for recovery. It is better to train your back and to stay active than to stay at home doing nothing. So let's have a look at that. Sue, come on over. Just here on the wall.
Follow me around.
Follow you around. Okay, so Sue's now set up on the wall, and we have the ball behind her back. Her toes are up to protect her knees as well, and she's going to do some squats well protected. Okay, Sue, squats. Away we go. Hands on your hips. Great, that's good. And we're going to do 10. When we get to the 10th one, just go down to a 90 degree bend on your knees and hold. Okay, now bring your arms out in front of you and just flick your fingers. That gives you a mental focus while there's pain happening in your legs. So here we have an isometric contraction in the thighs. It's a good way to train your legs without loading your spine. The lower back is protected by the ball. Okay, come on up, Sue. Good. I would have given you a nice burning sensation. Now sit on the ball. Okay, this time just bouncing straight up and down. Good, hands on your hips there. And this will activate transverse abdominis and multifidus at the same time, which will give you that inner core bracing that the spine is, that the lower back muscles and the ligaments are desperately looking for, that stability. The easiest, most fun exercise is bouncing on a ball. All right, come on up, Sue. Let's go to a high pulley row next. This one is an interesting exercise because the pulley is attached high on a cable. The load is not very heavy, and Sue then gets the chance to bring her spine forward into flexion and then backward into extension gently, but considering that the load is high, it's not going to pull on the lower back. It's mainly the upper back muscles that are engaging. If that pulley was down low, ouch, that would be instant pain. You can see that her feet are one forward and one back for a little bit of extra bracing so that she's not pulled forward too far. But the load is very light and it just creates a little bit of movement in the back. Okay, and a couple more, Sue. Great, very good. Okay, a couple of three exercises to go. Let's come over here to the bench and take a seat. In this bench, Sue's back is protected. She's already picked up her weights. And she has just some light weights, some 3 kilograms. Now you can see the back support there. She's going to do a shoulder press on one side first, 10, and then 10 on the other. Place the other dumbbell on the other shoulder as well. Okay, that gives you symmetry and doesn't allow the collarbone and the shoulders to skew one higher than the other. Extend up all the way and make sure that you're feeling that negative as well. This is a good way to train your upper body while your back is supported. Okay, and hold on now. Let me pass these to you so you don't overreach.
Okay.
This one and this one. Good. So a little bit heavier now with the weight. And we go into bicep curls. Now, we won't do it today, but you could, in theory, do some tricep extensions above the head as well with dumbbells. And you could also do some hammer curls there. Maybe even abdominals, but we won't go that far today. We'll just do some of the basics. It's mainly the back that we're looking at focusing on and rehabilitating. Okay, so good. Come on up. Let's go to a plank now, over here. I'm going to use the bench to create less of a load. We don't want to be right down on the floor because it's a little bit risky to the back. And from there, you come down a little bit lower. Good. Get the dip out of the back, flatten the back, and pull the abdominals tight. So hips down a little bit, pull up here a little bit, tighten, hips down a little more. There, that's great. Okay, so you can see here, pull the belly button up as much as you can. Sue's in a brace. We're going to hold that for half a minute. If you're in the brace position, especially if you are down on the floor because your back is a little bit stronger, or has recovered, you'll find that you may tremble. If the body begins to tremble, that's quite normal. So ignore it and hold on, but keep pulling the belly button in so that your back doesn't become lax and sag. We don't want a saggy back. We want tight abdominals. Time. Okay, come on up, Sue. And that concludes back recovery, injury, and rehabilitation. Thank you very much, Sue.
Thank you.
See you next time.